Cinemas caving in to a mob of religious fanatics is absolutely obscene, and it really has no place in the 21st century. We should not be dictating to the public what they can watch and what they can listen to and what they can talk about according to the tastes of a bunch of religious fundamentalists. That is the bottom line of freedom of speech. And I think the most shocking thing for me about this entire incident has been the silence of the elites. You know, a few politicians have said things here and there about these Islamist mobs shutting down a film, but most of the political and cultural establishment have been silent. They are moral cowards. They are sacrificing freedom to appease a tiny mob of religious fanatics, and that is completely unacceptable. What we should be saying to these protesters is our freedom matters far more than your feelings, and that is how you have to live in a free society.
Brendan, I'm just going to bring in the former chair of the Conservative Muslim Forum, Mohammed Amin. Have we got Mohammed there? Yeah, brilliant. Mohammed, I wonder, would you actually argue that it's right that some Muslims find this offensive? Do you think actually there is merit to the argument?
Well, first of all, many Muslims do find the film offensive, but we live in a free society and you have the right to create and publish films regardless of whether it upsets some people.
Right, yeah, OK, then that's exactly what Brendan's just been arguing, really, right? No one has a right, ultimately, to not be offended.
I agree.
Yeah. So, Brendan, then, I wonder if there's a sort of a middle ground here, right? Lots of people found Monty Python offensive when it first came out. We've got to shrug our shoulders and stand up for democratic values in a free society.
Absolutely. Everyone has the right to feel offended, but they don't have the right to act on that and to try and crush any cultural product or film or piece of music or piece of literature that made them feel offended. That's the bottom line of living in a free society. And one of the things that horrifies me most about the silence around these Islamist mobs is that there is this implication that is given that they are representative of the Muslim community more broadly, and therefore we can't really criticize them too much. We might offend Muslims. We might make Muslims feel bad. But I don't think these fanatics are representative of the vast majority of Muslims in this country, of our Muslim citizens who want to live in the same way that the rest of us do, which is freely and peacefully and fruitfully. So we have to start making a distinction, I think, between this kind of fanatical noise that is being made over an apparently offensive film and the vast majority of ordinary law-abiding Muslims who don't go along with this. And I think identity politics has this tendency to lump everyone together and to say, well, you belong to this ethnic religious bloc, and therefore you must all have the same feelings. I think that's a species of racism, woke racism, which we need to start challenging.